Have you ever experienced recording audio with your Zoom F6, and when you're transferring your audio files from the SD card onto your external hard drive, you notice that there are more audio files there than you recorded? What's up with that? Why is that? Well, thankfully, there is a simple explanation for this, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your audio recording settings on the Zoom F6 so you don't have to worry about recording multiple audio tracks that you never recorded in the first place. Or did you? Everything begins with your left-right fader setting. Now, when I first started recording audio with the Zoom F6, this system also kind of confused me and I didn't really know what to think of it. But now that I know the answer and what's happening, let me explain it to you. To start off, the left-right fader stands for the overall mix that is being recorded. To break it down, you have your left and your right audio channel and 6 ISOs. ISO referring to isolated tracks. Input 1 accounts for the left track and input 2 accounts for the right track. If you were recording two microphones at once, one being on audio channel 1, the left track, and audio channel 2, the right track, both microphones would create a stereo track. This is because you're recording two mono tracks together. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 2. 2. So when recording with the left-right fader option off, you're telling the Zoom F6 that you don't necessarily want to record the actual mix itself, but rather each individual track, otherwise known as the ISOs, and having those ISO tracks recorded into separate audio files. Now, if you want to keep both the entire mix and the ISOs all together in one folder, then you would turn the left-right fader option on. This would record all of your ISO audio tracks into separate folders, and also creating an audio file with your overall mix, which is pretty much all of the ISO tracks combined into one file. And if you're still a little confused for whatever reason, please comment down below and I'd love to answer your question. Now, if you only wanted to record the mix and nothing else, this is a very important one. This is important because when selecting this option, you're telling the Zoom F6 you don't want any of the individual ISOs recorded, only the entire mix. Everything from all the microphones into one audio file. That's taking chances. So again, when choosing the left and right fader only option, you're only recording the entire mix. None of the ISO tracks, just the left and right fader, which is the entire mix overall. All of the individual ISO tracks are being recorded together into one audio file. So this means if you record in left and right fader only, then you won't be able to go back to individual tracks that may be recorded over something else or messed up, because you only have that one entire mix to work with. And that can sometimes be challenging, and it can kind of screw you over in the long run. So now that I've explained how this works, I'm going to give you guys a few demonstrations in this video to clarify any questions you may have. So to further demonstrate what I'm talking about, I'm going to record audio into my Sennheiser E614, the microphone I'm using right now, and I'm going to record using the 3 different left-right fader options. The first recording is going to have the left-right fader off. The second recording is going to have the left-right fader on. And the third recording is going to have the left-right fader on only. So only the left-right fader, nothing else. I'm currently recording with the Zoom F6 in 32-bit floats. I had the left-right fader off, and I'm recording with my Shure SM58, 2 lab microphones, and my Sennheiser E614. I'm currently recording in 32-bit with the left-right fader on. I am recording into my Shure SM58, 2 lab microphones, and my Sennheiser E614. I'm currently recording in 32-bit float. I'm speaking into my Shure SM58, my 2 lab microphones, and my Sennheiser E614. The left and right fader is on only. Left-right fader only. If interested in purchasing any of the gear you saw in this video, I'll have links in the description below for you to check them out. Plus, if you do decide to purchase anything from those links, you're really helping the channel out and I greatly appreciate it. If you found this video helpful, I'd greatly appreciate you giving it a thumbs up. And let me know if it did help you in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. To learn how I record and synchronize audio, click or tap the video you see right next to me. Thank you guys for your time and watching, and let's go create some awesome content.